Time now for baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza and stunning Oracle Park in San Francisco. We've got an NL Western Division showdown tonight between the LA Christy Matthewson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best
Leading
pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
A.J. Pollock is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here he comes again. 1-2. Struck him out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The payoff pitch one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. Williamson's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for LA. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look at the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3. Just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and 2, the count to Posey.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Fastball well outside. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. No balls and 1 strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Barnes, a California native, actually. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt, who's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Seager has it. And that's the first out.
The third baseman.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 now.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality fake.
Shut down ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Joe Panic as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And he is in there.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. Longoria on second. Panic at first. One gone. And it's 1-2. Ball two.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The right fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Christy Matthewson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will. So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 21. Walker.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Maybin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Hit to third. Played on the backhand. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll head to digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left, and that is off the wall but in foul territory. Foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Justin Turner goes quietly leading off the fourth.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. Heading after it is Williamson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now batting, Max Muncy, a base hit in his first trip. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Evan Longoria is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The next 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now at the plate, Joe Pennant, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You can hear the solid contact all the way up here. And I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
And he takes ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And now the Giants pitcher, Christy Matthewson. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Now that's popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Cameron Maven. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And the walk. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
1-0 the count. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Williamson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. And here's a fastball. Not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Buehler stands at first with one out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are two away now. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. He got on top of one. It was a ground down, picked him last time. In there at the knees, strike one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner into the cove, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Joe Pennick, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard liner to center field. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, Mac Williamson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 to him now. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. First pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maven. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 41. Mark.
Stepping up now, Austin Barnes. First pitch cut it. It's by him for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number one. David Freese will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Number 25. David.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 11.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the line, that's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Career numbers against Baez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. the 2-1 home. He pulls this one into right. Bellinger is there to put it away for out number 1. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Longoria.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Duggar, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
He's
The
going,
1-2.
he's going.
There we go. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Peterson. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Joe Panic. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left. Steven Duggar will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Corey Seager. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 5. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Rene Rivera is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 18.
He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Smith is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Line to the right side. Now a reach, but this gets past him in right, and this ought to be extra bases. Turner blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Chris Taylor will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Popped up. Hanna has got it, and the side is retired. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
At the plate, Mac Williamson. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in and looking for more, Gerardo Parra. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Alan Henson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Alan Henson.
In there, 0-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Swing and a liner. On to first, and that's your ball game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Here now is our final